While he's going through probably one of the toughest periods of his life, learning to adjust and trying to figure shit out, his girlfriend's on Instagram saying this.
Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing.
AAISA is now facing heartbreak. So devastating that it has the entire streaming community in absolute shock. While my
say to you guys tonight is really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head.
Man is out here struggling with his mental health, posting about never being in a relationship again. His girl is literally living her best life shopping at Chanel and flexing on Instagram like she wasn't just exposed for cheating on the stream goat with the rap goat. Behind the fairy tale relationship y'all been seeing on Instagram, Shorty was LLEGEDLY running game on one of the biggest streamers in the world. And when NBA Youngboy allegedly slid in those DMs, she allegedly dipped faster than you can say Gwagon. The cold-hearted truth behind what really went down between Kai and his now ex-girlfriend Gigi is way more diabolical than anyone imagined. And we're about to break down every single detail from her Christmas wish list to her response on IG. We're about to dive deep into some real toxic relationship drama that's been shaking up the streaming world and got everybody picking sides. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into this wild ride, let me keep it 100 with y'all. The internet's going crazy right now with rumors that Cenat's girlfriend Gigi allegedly cheated on him with NBA Young.
Hey, and the winner for Best Stream Collab is Cenat and LeBron James!
Youngboy, but yo, we about to separate the facts from the fiction, the real from the fake, and show you exactly what went down based on what both of them said. This young king who just won Streamer of the Year, who's been grinding every single day for his fans, posted on Twitter, "I'm single. I'll never be in another relationship again." And fam, when I tell you the internet broke, I mean it broke. That tweet.
Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing.
But here's where
Got 17 million views in just 6 hours. Now, hold up before y'all start thinking this is just another celebrity breakup. This ain't it. We're talking about a man who literally stopped streaming, talked about his mental health struggles at award shows, and looked genuinely stressed out while his girl was posting, "My life is truly amazing." On her VLOGS. Here's where it gets real spicy, and trust me, you're going to want to hear this whole story, so check it. Let's rewind a bit. Cenat has been one of the most consistent streamers in the game, right? The man was streaming almost every single day, building an empire, breaking records left and right. Then he gets
Say to you guys tonight is really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head.
Gets into a relationship with Gabriella Leah, also known as She. At first, everything looked perfect. They're posting cute pictures together, traveling to Paris, living that fairy tale life that got everybody saying relationship goals. But then something changed, fam. Kai started talking about mental health. At the Streamer Awards, my man got on stage and said, "I just want to say to you guys tonight, really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head." In his eyes, chat. The smile looked manufactured. The energy was off. Something was clearly bothering this man. Now, in the streaming world, we know these content creators put on a show for the camera. But when somebody like Kai, who's known for his genuine energy and that infectious smile, starts looking down, talking about struggling mentally and taking breaks from streaming, that's when you know something real is going on behind the scenes. And here's where it gets absolutely wild. While Kai is posting on his birthday about struggling with mental health and self-doubt, his girlfriend Gigi posts a whole vlog titled Mental Health Check-In, where she says, and I quote, "Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. I get to travel, experience freedom, and the way that I live is literally the way that I knew I wanted to live as a child. Yo, let that sink in for a minute. My man is fighting for his mental peace and Shorty is talking about how amazing her life is. How she's living her dream life. That's some cold-hearted type energy right there. No cap, but yo, this is where the story gets deeper than just a toxic relationship. See, before Christmas, she made a whole video showing Kai her Christmas wish list. And fam, when I tell you this list was insane, I mean, it was absolutely diabolical. She asked this man for a pink G-Wagon around $200,000 to $300,000. A Birkin bag, specifically a pink crocodile Birkin, anywhere from $50,000 to $350,000. Louis Vuitton speedy bag and camo, diamond earrings. Had to call the jeweler for pricing. A mini frosted Audemars Pig watch around $88,000. Chanel wallet $1,100. Sephora gift card $500 to $1,000. And get this, when she's showing him all this, she keeps saying it's not that much and this is cheap. Fam, we're talking close to $1 million in Christmas gifts, and Shorty is acting like it's nothing. The real kicker though, when Kai didn't get her that pink G-Wagon for Christmas, rumors started circulating that NBA Youngboy allegedly bought her one. Now I gotta keep it real. There's a fake Twitter account that claimed I said this on my stream, and that's completely false. I never said that. But the fact remains that Kai himself tweeted he's single and will never be in a relationship again. So, something clearly went down. The real kicker though, Jiggy posted on her Instagram story, trying to clear her name. She said, "I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post. It's insane. I never cheated on him and you know that. I never dealt with that man." But here's what's interesting, fam. She's saying she left. She's the one who left the relationship. So, if she left, why is Kai the one posting about being single and never wanting to be in a relationship again? Why does he look so hurt? Why had he been having mental health issues for months? Based on all the data, let me explain to you what appears to be going on here. This appears to be a classic instance of someone abusing someone for financial gain, influence, and improvements to their lifestyle. Consider it. When Kai is at the height of his profession, Gigi starts dating him. She soon adopts a luxurious lifestyle, traveling, buying at Chanel, and purchasing designer purses. While Kai struggles, she creates vlogs showcasing her wonderful existence. She requests Christmas presents worth about $1 million. She apparently quits when someone with greater wealth and notoriety enters the scene if she doesn't get what she wants, but she still attempts to maintain influence over the narrative by claiming that she was never unfaithful. Let me describe the dynamics of these well-known connections for those of you who may not be familiar with them. You're not just dating someone as well-known as Cenat, you're gaining access to an entire way of life. Trips, exposure to millions of people, VIP events, and designer gifts. Some individuals truly adore Thepperson, yet others adore what that somebody has to offer. The problem with clout chasers and gold diggers is as follows. They are constantly searching for the next advancement. NBA Youngboy is a multi-platinum performer with even greater wealth and notoriety than Cenat. It makes sense if someone was already exhibiting materialistic tendencies and solely being concerned with their lifestyle. When a bigger person appeared, they would abandon them. This isn't simply about a breakup or alleged infidelity, though. This has to do with loyalty and knowing when someone is there for you instead of what you can offer. Let's examine the warning signs that were present from the start. The construct. Your man interview is the first red flag. She revealed her ideal boyfriend in an interview before she even started dating Kai. She expressed her desire for a 6 feet 1 inch person. Kai has waves and is about 5 feet 5 inches tall. Light-skinned Kai had dreads. Kai is a musician, dark-skinned, and physically fit. Family, she described Kai Sean's exact opposite. She gave a description of someone who sounded a lot more like NBA. Youngboy, the second red indicator is an addiction to shopping. Gigi genuinely stated, "Shopping is my therapy," on her vlogs. Shorty uses fancy clothing and Chanel bags as treatment. Whereas Kai claims he needs real therapy for his mental health. That gives you a complete picture of her priorities. The third red flag is solitude. Kai stopped broadcasting as much, as you can see in his footage. He no longer spent as much time with his boys. That is a classic example of poisonous relationship conduct. Keeping your partner away from their network of support and the things that bring them joy. The public exhibitions are the fourth red flag. Gigi was constantly blogging about her amazing life and how fortunate she is, while Kai was having difficulties. She made no nice remarks about Kai or their relationship at all. It was always about her life, her experiences, and her blessings. When you truly love someone who is leaving, you don't act that way during a difficult period. The streets have been conversing, and this is what people are saying. Kai was viewed by Gigi as a comeback. She started dating him when he was attractive, loved the way of life, and created vlogs showcasing her opulent lifestyle. However, she broke up with him when someone more wealthy and well-known supposedly shown interest. Additionally, the coolest, she's now attempting to act like a victim, discussing fake narratives after Kai acknowledged that they were finished. In all honesty, this is a lesson for all men, particularly younger brothers who are starting to earn money. Not all of the women you are with are there for the correct reasons. Some people support you because of your lifestyle, status, wealth, and influence, and they disappear as soon as someone who possesses more of those qualities appears. Take a look at her movements during the relationship. Kai is having mental health issues. She writes about her incredible life on social media. Kai is pausing his streaming. She is traveling and shopping. At award shows, Kai appeared anxious. She is requesting gifts worth $1 million. Kai declares that he is unmarried. She tries to take charge of the story right away. That's some cold-blooded, premeditated behavior, not a cap. In the end, Kaizen's predicament goes beyond a breakup or suspected adultery. It's about realizing your value, recognizing when someone is taking advantage of you, and having the will to leave unhealthy relationships even when you are in love. Kai is a young man. He is prosperous. Millions of people adore him. He still has his entire life ahead of him. Even if it hurts now, this circumstance will strengthen him. He will acquire the ability to defend his tranquility, to spot warning signs sooner, and to prioritize himself over relationships. The internet has already formed an opinion about she. People can tell when you move like she did. Demand $1 million in presents. Post about your wonderful life while your partner is having difficulties, and then try to act like a victim. When everything goes wrong, the remarks made about her posts are harsh, and to be honest, she caused it for herself. What will happen to them both next is the true question. I believe that this will be Kai's antagonistic storyline. He will return to streaming with greater vigor, attention, success, and better bounds than before. Heartbreak is sometimes necessary to advance, and I think that's precisely what will occur with him. Gigi will have to learn a painful lesson about commitment and integrity if these accusations are accurate, and she actually did leave Kai for someone more wealthy and well-known. Her reputation is currently all but ruined, since the internet never forgets. Even if she marries a wealthier and more well-known person, people will never forget her as the girl who destroyed Cenat's heart by allegedly using him. And let's be honest, that would be a completely different level of messy if she truly did end up with NBA Youngboy. Youngboy is a married man with children. If she is prepared to participate in that circumstance, it demonstrates her lack of concern for loyalty and morality. Something. Her only concerns are money and status. The whole thing serves as a reminder that not everyone who smiles at you has your best interests at heart. Not every person who claims to love you truly does. Some individuals adore the things you can do for them. And when you're as prosperous as Cenat, you need to be very selective about who you allow into your inner circle. To all of my young rulers who are amassing wealth and establishing empires, keep your peace. Keep an eye out for warning signs, and never allow someone to make you feel inadequate because you refuse to buy them a $300,000 G-Wagon. The amount of money you can spend on someone does not define your value. Your heart, commitment, work ethic, and character are what make you valuable. And especially to Kai, you're going to be fine if you ever see this, buddy. Millions of people are rooting for you, recognize your worth, and want you to succeed. Spend this time healing, taking care of yourself, and returning stronger. The ideal individual will value you for who you are rather than what you can purchase. How do you feel about the circumstances surrounding Kai and Gigi? Do you believe she truly exploited him for financial gain and influence? Do you think Kai's actions speak louder than her words, or do you accept her version of events? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. We will continue to monitor this story as it progresses, so please make sure you are subscribed. And let everyone who is watching learn a lesson from this. Keep your peace, be aware of your value, and never allow anyone to take away your brightness. We will all be here to support Cenat when he returns from this stronger than before. Remind yourself that not everyone should have access to you. And continue to be blessed and focused. Make thoughtful decisions, proceed cautiously, and prioritize your mental well-being at all times. Peace, family. And we left.